What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. We have a Costco video for you today. I'm so excited. I love going to Costco. Let's be real. It's one of my favorite places on the planet. I do not appreciate the register at Costco. I feel like that's really rude and aggressive when you get to the end and realize the amount of damage you've done. And boy, did I do some damage today. I spent quite a bit. I actually went to Costco with a budget in mind, which I don't always do because I'm pretty much just like, I have a list. I mostly stick to the list. I've been getting way better at mostly sticking to the list. If I spend $500, it is what it is because that is food that we actually needed. And I'm confident in the fact that if I buy it, I use it. I feel like I have gotten so much better with minimizing food waste. I also like to coach myself and tell myself that a lot of people, and I'm not throwing shade to anybody, but a lot of people eat out, which I totally get because life is so crazy. And there's literally, I'm not just saying it, there's zero judgment from me because we all have different paths in life. But for me, one of the things that I try to do is not eat out. And that's because honestly, at least in the area that we're in, a lot of times you're spending $80 or $90 to eat out and the food is honestly just mediocre. I'm gonna actually take you through Costco and I found some items that I wanted to talk about. It's like a little mini shop with me. I didn't get a whole ton of footage, but I did get a few items that were really like jumping at me that I wanted to share with you. So you'll see some clips of that. And then at the end, because everybody liked this one of the, I don't know if I did it the last Costco haul or the one before that, I did a little fridge restock. So we're gonna do that together, listen to some music. Maybe it'll motivate you to check something off your list today. You can put me up on the counter while you do your dishes or something. Let's just talk about Costco though real quick, because when I went to Costco, I've talked about this in the past at least once, but I think it was a while ago. And that is one of my problems with Costco is I feel like I am constantly in everybody else's way. I don't know if it's just a me thing. Does it happen to you? Let me know down below because I always feel like I'm in people's way. This time it was funny because there was one particular gentleman that I seemed to always be in his specific way. Every aisle that I went down and every refrigerator that I needed to go in and every product that I needed to pick up, we happened to be going for at the same time. If I wasn't happily married, this probably could have been the perfect romantic comedy setup, but honestly, he was a little too grouchy even for, I'm all into the grouchy sunshine type banter when it comes to romantic comedies, but he was like a little beyond the grouchy that I would go for, you know? And then also like when you get to the end, right? I checked out and then I get to like the food court section and they never have like an appropriate like waiting area for the food court. So I feel like I'm in the way of the people that were waiting before me for their pizza. And then I feel like I'm in the way of the people that are exiting the register to leave, you know? And I'm just like, I'm always in people's way. And it's not even me. It's like the cart is a behemoth of a cart. I just needed to discuss that. I just needed to know, am I alone? Somebody else validate my feelings. Let me know if that's how you feel when you go to Costco. Like I said at the beginning, I generally stick to a list. That did not happen here. Okay, I had a list. I did get the items on the list. So that's a plus, but a minus is that I did go off the rails quite a bit. You guys are gonna see some extra treat items that I usually wouldn't pick up. I also saw like a countertop ice maker that was not planned. So we had been planning to buy a countertop ice maker. So when I saw it, even though it wasn't planned for during a Costco trip, because I saw it, it was technically planned for, I grabbed it. And it was a better price than the ones we've been looking at like Best Buy and Amazon. So that's good. So first, let's go take a romantic stroll down the aisles of a Jacksonville Costco. Then we're going to see what I spent $650 on. And then we're going to restock my fridge together and just have a big sigh of relief because the fridge is restocked and it looks pretty decent and it'll stay that way for about 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy. One of my favorite areas of Costco is the area that has like baking and dining items, which is funny because I barely socialize with other humans in real life. I loved the Lazy Susan dish that they had. It was like the entertainer's dream. It had inserts that come out and a lid for the top. I was thinking this would be perfect if you wanted to do a taco night or if you wanted to do ice cream toppings or even if you wanted to do like poke bowls and put different types of fish in there. I also loved the charcuterie set that they had next to it. It had a chalkboard edge so you could label the different components you're putting on your charcuterie board. They also had a silicone muffin tray that I thought was really fun and cute. It had like speckles throughout it and it just, I don't know. They got me there. I almost grabbed it, but I have enough muffin tins, so I stopped myself. You guys should be proud. They also had out some kids' character towels. These were huge, so I don't even know necessarily that it'd have to be for kids because it was Stitch and Spider-Man. I love Stitch. My husband loves Spider-Man, you know, so like you could grab it if you wanted to. These are perfect for the upcoming summer, and they were priced so well. Speaking of kids, there was a dreamy playset on display that I absolutely fell in love with. We're a few years out from needing one of these, so please send good vibes that they continue carrying it or have something similar when I'm ready. I always like to pop into the salad kit section. Their salad kits are really nice, and the prices usually range anywhere from $6.99 to $8.99. I personally prefer the Caesar salad that they have over in like the prepared food section, so I'm showing you that one too just as a price comparison. They work out to be almost about the same price, and I just feel like the quality is a little bit better, but those salad kits are not something to sleep on. They also had out a really delicious looking blueberry lemon loaf, and that was really hard for me to walk away from. I think that would be perfect for breakfast and things like that. I was planning to grab some fish to meal prep, but I got super confused by the fish options, and I didn't want to like overpay, so I need to take some time to research the quality of the fish and which type of fish I should go for to make sure I'm getting the best value. I also stopped over by the whole chicken section because I recently roasted a whole chicken and we absolutely loved it. I'd love to start doing that on a more regular basis, and the price of $1.49 per pound is absolutely amazing. Costco does have a section of foods that they've either seasoned or marinated or prepared for you in some way, and you basically just need to finish out the cooking process. It is a little bit more per pound, but it is obviously super convenient, so if you have a busy week ahead of you, that's something that you could grab. They also had some interesting looking soups that I hadn't seen before. I love their tomato basil. They haven't had it in a while, but it makes me trust them when it comes to soup selection. Right next to the milk and egg section, there's an end cap that is always filled with really good looking desserts. It was really hard for me to walk away from them, but I knew that I was going to get a little nuts in the freezer area, so I held myself back. They had a sale going on for boba tea kits. I've done the boba tea kits from Costco before, and they're always really, really good. And I'm honestly kind of regretting that I didn't grab one. I remember a couple years ago, everybody was sharing that Costco had Dole Whip, and I never could find it. I finally saw it today, but since I actually tried the Dole Whip through Publix, because Publix sells it, and it wasn't my favorite, so I didn't grab it today. I also wanted to share with you guys these Belgian waffles. They are a little pricey for what they are, but if you see these or the strawberry version at your Costco, they are so good. I did not, however, enjoy these French crepes. I tried those. I was so bummed out because they look really good, but I just didn't end up enjoying them. Okay, that's everything to see at Costco for today. Let's go see what I bought. You guys, the Costco haul tonight is so ridiculous that I had to borrow real estate from this side of my kitchen that I've never had to creep into before. I've used the stove before to put product on, but I've never had to go into this zip code over here. This was a doozy. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first, and then we can talk about the goods. Over here, I got some king size pillows. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been going through a journey when it comes to trying to reinvent the bedding in my bedroom, and it involves having to buy bigger, fluffier pillows in order for it to not look ridiculous. So we did that. King size pillows. Didn't even look at the price. Don't even want to know. Over here, I needed some socks because I keep stealing John's, which is just, frankly, it's rude of me. I have manners. I should have my own socks, so I grabbed some socks. My parents are coming to visit, and they are big ice people, and I don't want to inconvenience them when they're visiting because they're going to be spending time with us, helping us out with the kids and stuff. So also, I make a lot of iced coffee, and I want cool ice. And this says that it's bullet-shaped ice. And I don't know if that's the same as nugget, because I'm not an ice aficionado, but if you are, please let me know if I bought the right thing. I don't know. It looks great. And it was like $20 cheaper at Costco than any of the ones that I've seen on like Amazon and stuff. It's Frigidaire. I feel like that's a solid choice, so I grabbed it. I ran out of my lotion, and the heavens were shining upon me today, like I'm Mulan or something, and they had my lotion on sale. This has happened like the past 3 times I've needed this lotion. It's been on sale, and I'm just so happy about it. It was like $5 off. Stella, she loves these treats. So I grabbed her a bag of those, but these were also on sale, and the ingredients don't look too bad. Blue Buffalo is the brand that we use for the cat food, so I figured keep it in the family, you know? These, you guys, listen, I was trying to like be reasonable in Costco tonight, and then the Costco whispered to me and said, no, absolutely not. You are going to be unhinged among our shelves tonight. And I have been hunting for this. 4 months, they have not had it. Tonight, when I'm trying to stick to a list, they want to taunt me with it. I ended up grabbing 2 bags because I know this is going to be a banger. I know this is going to be something that we need to have 2 of. So I grabbed 2 of those. Then they had the audacity in the exact same bay as this one to have these gelato macaron. How are you supposed to say that? Gelato macaron sandwiches. I always want to say macaroon, but I know macaroons are the ones with like the coconut. But anyways, they had these delicious treats in the same bay as the Reese's that tempted me, and I went for that. Cauliflower rice. Let's balance out the treats with some vegetables. We got some cauliflower rice. But don't worry, we go right back to the nonsense, and we have some frozen meatballs. We love to have those on hand. If you've never tried the Costco ones, they are superior to any other frozen meatball. And they work in a variety of different recipes. These are a household favorite over here. We prefer the Just Bare taste-wise, but price-wise, you get more for less money if you go with the Kirkland brand. So I grabbed 2 bags so we wouldn't run out. Over here, John is obsessed with Honeycrisp apples, so I grabbed him some of those. I love hummus. Can somebody please put a reminder in their phone to check in with me in about a week or so to remind me that I have hummus? Because I always forget to consume it as much as I love it. And for the hummus, I grabbed some of these non-dippers. Now, here's the thing. This is a very large package of non-dippers, and it needs to be eaten by, I think it was like April 15th or something. But these freeze great. So if you want to, if you're just like me, I'm the only one who really eats these. So I take half of the container and freeze it, and then the other half I keep in the fridge. So see, it tells you right there, keep it refrigerated. And that's gonna be to dip in the hummus cups. You guys, I was really out of control tonight. I got a queso dip. We got a queso dip from, I don't even know if it was Publix, Aldi. I got it from Aldi, and it was not good. It just tasted like salt. It basically just tasted like salt. This looks like it's actually a decent queso dip, so I needed to rectify the wrong that had occurred to us because of Aldi. So I grabbed that. 2 bags of tortilla chips so we don't run out. Over here, I saw these. I told you guys I was out of control tonight. But how was I going to say no to these? Who could say no to this? Chocolate and peanut butter fudge dipped cookie bites? Hello. It says that it's like graham cracker cookies. I couldn't say no. It would have been disrespectful to me to say no to that. So I grabbed that. But back to balance. I got some salad kits. They had this green goddess one, and it's good till April 12th. Today I think is like the 4th of April, 5th of April. So I have like a week to consume this. Has lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, garlic crouton crumbles, lentils, and carrot. And it comes with a plant-based green goddess dressing. I thought that was awesome, so I grabbed it. We're kind of in the produce area now. So I got some of these little potatoes. These are awesome to like cut in half and put on a sheet pan with some sausage and some vegetables for a really simple dinner. I ended up grabbing 2 bags of the sweet potatoes because my kids go through them like you wouldn't believe. I'm not mad about it because I know sweet potatoes are super nutritious, so I'm glad they're getting the nutrition, but they go through them like crazy. So John and I made the decision just to grab 2 bags this time. My son, Oliver, is currently obsessed with the little mandarin cuties. So I grabbed a huge bag of that. I also love those. So I've been eating one every time he does. 5 things of milk this time. I only have 2 on the counter for visual purposes, but we did buy 5 containers of the 1.5 gallons of milk. Yeah, that's right. Some cage-free eggs, 5 dozen. You would not believe how fast we go through those. Some raspberries at the top. My oldest son doesn't like raspberries, but my twins love them. So that'll be great for them. Cold foam creamer. I got the one that Sam's Club sold at Sam's Club, and it was 2-pack for $4, but it was on sale. And that's why sales are dangerous, because now I'm hooked, and I went to Costco tonight, and they were regular price $7.50. But they're really good, so whatever. This right here is cucumbers. That's what those are. I don't know why that took me so long to say that. I'm clearly short-circuiting from my trip to Costco. Cucumbers, we use these for snacks and salads. I got 2 things of bananas this time. I made sure to grab one that was like on the greener side, and then that one that was more on the yellow side, because our kids go through bananas like you would not believe. And then nectarines. I just want to kind of like mix up what they're eating so they don't get kind of in a routine. So I grabbed some nectarines for snacking for them, and then same thing, green beans. We haven't done those a lot. My son loves green beans, every time we go to Disney, he eats them like French fries. My oldest son, I have 3 sons. I'm definitely tired. Anyways, so I grabbed those for him. Carrots are a great one for us to just have for a fast and nutritious side. I got some boneless, skinless chicken breast and some ground beef. So this took up a lot of the amount that I shared at the beginning. Grapes. Can we just talk about this woolly mammoth sized grape selection that they had? I couldn't say no to this. Like, these look delicious. Like, these look like the type of grapes that are gonna snap. Oh gosh, I cannot wait. That's like a snap, crackle, pop moment, you know? Kiwis. They only had green again, so I'm guessing gold is not in season right now because I haven't seen it at any of the stores lately. I got some salami for snacking and sandwiches. Also grabbed some ham snacking sandwiches and some potato bread. If you've never had the potato bread before, you should get it because you cannot go back to any other type of bread after eating potato bread. These little chicken burritos here, there's 4 of them, and I want to say it's like $12 maybe. So these are great for if if we don't have leftovers for John to take to work, he can just take one of these. He loves these, and they're great if you can air fry them. If not, you can microwave them, wherever you are, and yeah, they're just delicious. Parmesan cheese, that is something that I cannot be without. So I was running a little bit low. It was getting a little dangerous. So I grabbed that. Also grabbed some marinara and Alfredo. I needed some salt. They did not have sea salt, but they had kosher salt, and I said, whatever. I need it bad enough. I'll just grab this and hope it works. Ravioli. I grabbed this so we could just have like a fast and easy meal. We're going to be going to Disney next week, and we stay in our RV. So I like to have fast options that I can just like cook super fast. We have a full kitchen in the RV. Well, it's not a full kitchen. It's like tiny living full kitchen. But we do have a stove that I can cook on, so that's that. And then shredded cheese was our final item, right? I got everything? Wow, you guys, I got everything. Shredded cheese, that's just something we pretty much always need in this house. So that's it. That's everything we grabbed from Costco this evening. Friends, I'm taking you in my fridge. I have you on my tripod, so you're not going to be moving, okay? But here's the fridge. On the left... Shut up, John.
What a revelation.
John and I are both exhausted, so you'll just have to forgive us. Okay, let's discuss. Left side, we keep produce that needs to be used up on the door. It's a trick that I saw, I don't even know where, but it really does help in remembering to actually consume the food. Up top, I have some snacks on the left side over here, and then I have some meal prep items over here. We have a little bit of eggs left, and then this is like kids meal prep over here. Down at the bottom, we have a miniature graveyard. This is the graveyard of jars. Pickles, jalapeno slices, a recipe calls for like 3 tablespoons, and it's a 14-ounce jar. You know the struggle. I've got some creamers over here, and then some milk for the kids over yonder. Down in the bottom here, this drawer over here kind of turns into, where's my finger? I'm trying to make sure I'm pointing. Oh, you can't even see it. Good, we're doing great. This drawer over here is kind of like the prepared items. So we have some like ready to go meals over there. And then over here, I have the overflow of produce that does not fit on the door. Okay, sorry if it was like kind of loud in the background. John was opening milks and I think it was loud and distracting, and I apologize. And by the way, I instructed him to do it, so there's nobody to blame here but me. Down here is the cheese drawer. This is my cheese drawer right here. I keep some like tortillas random, but mostly it's like cheese, lunch meats. I usually keep my hummus in those little organizers in the back, so you'll see that. And then the last thing to check out is my favorite, the sauce graveyard. Up top, we have some butter and cream cheese, and then down here is just all the sauces that, again, you use 2 tablespoons, and then you have 14 ounces of sauce left over. Let's go ahead and get this filled up.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like you look so beautiful. And I'm so yours.
All right, friends, we did it. And as always, you didn't do anything. It was all me. I'm the MVP here.
Hello.
Okay. All right, John, fine. You're like a JV MVP. Okay, but I'm varsity. I'm captain.
You're the captain?
Yeah.
Am I at least co-captain?
You're basically, you just got promoted from water boy.
I got promoted from water boy.
Yeah, so I mean, you're
Wow,
barely starting out.
I have a long way to go.
Yeah. Okay, back to the fridge. We're done. We did it. Good night. Peace out, Girl Scout. All right, you guys, thank you so much for checking out this video and spending some time with me. It means the absolute world to me. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail. If you've grabbed anything from Costco that I missed, that I should be grabbing, please be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to check out the rest of my channel because I have plenty more just like it, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.